In education, reading is fundamental. President Barack Obama says he wants to improve schools. Arne Duncan, as his Secretary of Education, is making appointments and proposals that may or may not improve schools. What is really needed is to improve education and learning, not just schools. Today, I'd like to share an excerpt from Set Our Teachers Free, A Plan to Save Public Education by Don Kingsland. The author writes, "The basis or foundation of an excellent education must be teaching a child to read. This is the fundamental cornerstone for everything that follows. Then it is absolutely crucial to help a child learn to enjoy reading. In a world of television, movies, video games, and other distractions, we must help children learn to see reading not only as necessary, but as a pathway to success that is also pleasurable and entertaining. Unfortunately, whether a child seems to have an early aptitude for any subject, from art to math to science, without reading skills, they can only advance to a certain level and no farther. For example, what happens to that young math whiz when he's presented with word problems? We will have no great scientists or mathematicians in the future if our youngsters don't learn to read effectively now. It is up to the system to ensure that children don't become preoccupied with only subject matter that is easy, entertaining, or that they have a natural aptitude for. There'll be more about linking a child's interest with reading education later in the book. Let me assure everyone that I do see a need for a well-rounded curriculum. But emphasis on reading mastery must come first. And remember, reading mastery involves both reading fluency and comprehension. This was a small excerpt from the book Set Our Teachers Free, A Plan to Save Public Education, written by Don Kingsland. And I agree with these statements wholeheartedly. After reading this book, I realized that what we really need in the USA is a common sense, workable solution for education reform. Instead of all these fancy-pantsy games and contests that we're seeing, and continuing to throw good money after bad, we need something that works and that won't take forever to implement. Like the proven plan in this book, Set Our Teachers Free. For the sake of our children, I wish everyone would read this book and stop playing games with education. Tell us what you think, and then come join the cause. Our youngsters and our country are counting on us. Learn more about the Kingsland Plan at thekingslandplan.com. Thank you.